What's going on YouTube? In this video I want to talk about the controversy over the bathroom bill passed in North Carolina and the Justice Department's response to it, considering Loretta Lynch just had a press conference about this whole issue. So I want to show a clip of Loretta Lynch addressing the nation, and then I'm going to show a clip after that of the governor of North Carolina on the Kelly file talking about this bathroom bill that state had passed. So let's go to the clips, and we'll be right back after the second clip of the governor talking to Megyn Kelly.
And let me also speak directly to the transgender community itself. Some of you have lived freely for decades, and others of you are still wondering how you can possibly live the lives that you were born to lead. But no matter how isolated, no matter how afraid, and no matter how alone you may feel today, know this, that the Department of Justice, and indeed the entire Obama administration, want you to know that we see you, we stand with you, and we will do everything we can to protect you going forward.
Here. So let's start with this.
Thanks.
What was the fear that led to the enactment of this law?
Well, let me just correct the introduction story. The Charlotte Ordinance was a mandate on all private businesses that have public facilities to require them to allow gender identification as the tool on which restroom an individual should use. So basically what we did in the state of North Carolina was overturn a local mandate on private businesses. I do not want government to be able to tell private businesses what their bathroom policy should be. I have no desire to be the bathroom police for private business. So one of the great misinterpretations from the New York Times and the Huffington Post and others is that we passed a bathroom law on private businesses. Just the opposite.
But with respect to government businesses, you have passed a law that requires people to use the gender that aligns with their biological gender at birth.
That's correct.
So we're back from after the two clips of Loretta Lynch, the first clip addressing the nation and announcing that they're filing their own suit against North Carolina's quote-unquote bathroom bill, and the second clip is Megyn Kelly talking to the governor of North Carolina about this bathroom bill. So usually I try not to convince people on an issue, or try not to let my opinions be easily revealed, but I'm going to do a little bit of that in this video because I think it's important. If anyone saw the one of my last videos last week talking about the tow truck driver unwilling to tow a Bernie Sanders supporter because she supported Bernie Sanders, you kind of know where this is going. I don't think this is good for the country. When you have the Justice Department suing North Carolina over a bathroom bill, and you got the North Carolina legislator and governor calling Washington names. This is not a good recipe for a country. And, you know, on the clip of Megyn Kelly talking to the North Carolina governor, he tries to, direct attention elsewhere by saying, well, the city of Charlotte, North Carolina, passed an ordinance saying that, allowing transgenders to go into the bathroom which they wish to go into. And then Megyn Kelly, as you saw, comes right back and says, but you guys did pass a bill saying that in the state of North Carolina, you can no longer go into the bathroom which you choose if you're a transgender, meaning in like public government buildings like schools and whatnot. So this has caused a whole lot of controversy, and it's hard to believe that it got this bad so quickly. It wasn't long ago that this bathroom bill got passed, and now it's like the top story of the day. Everyone's talking about it. Where can transgenders go to the bathroom? And, Loretta Lynch coming out and saying she's going to stand with transgender people, and it's created all this controversy. And you know what I think? I think North Carolina should drop this bathroom bill and just let people go to the bathroom in which they want to go to. The reason I say that is because there's no evidence as of now that there's transgender people going into the bathroom and preying on little children, which is the main argument for the people that want these bathroom laws, not allowing transgender people to go into the bathroom in which they want to go to. So their main point, they don't have evidence to back it up. So I sympathize with people that don't want transgenders going into the bathroom because they're concerned for their children. But until they have evidence, their concern is invalid. You know, you have to have some kind of evidence of this happening for you to enact legislation against a certain group of people. And later on in Laura Lynch's speech, she goes on to talk about Jim Crow and things like that. People that haven't studied history won't know that when segregation was still prevalent in America and Jim Crow laws were still prevalent, they people that wanted to keep them enact Jim Crow enact, they would make the religious argument that it was against their religion to let blacks and whites mingle together. So that's almost kind of where some of the people right now are on the transgender bathroom issue. It's a religious thing, and they're worried about their kids, and you can't discriminate against a group of people based on nothing, based on no valid evidence. So again, I'm breaking from my traditional structure of these videos. I am gonna side with the federal government in this case, which I don't usually side with them. Usually I side with the states. But because this bathroom bill has caused so much controversy, and now businesses are no longer willing to operate in North Carolina, and they're pulling out deals, and musicians don't want to go and perform there. Now you got the Justice Department suing North Carolina. It's just caused all of this controversy based on no evidence. That's really what I'm saying. If there was evidence of transgender people going into the bathroom and like molesting a young child or like trying to abduct them or something crazy like that, then I would be supporting the North Carolina governor and their new bathroom bill. If there was evidence that children were going to be harmed, absolutely, we should protect the children. But since there's no evidence of children ever being harmed by transgenders going into the bathroom in which they please, I think this is making more controversy than need be. I don't think the bill should stay intact because, again, it's creating controversy that isn't needed. Let's, take the bill out. Let transgender people go to the bathroom which they choose, and if something happens, let's come back and discuss it then. Until then, let's see how it goes, and let transgenders go to the bathroom in which they choose, and, if everything goes well, let's just drop it and move on with our lives. Alright, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think I'm wrong in supporting the feds in suing North Carolina over this bathroom bill? Do you think that transgenders should be kept to the bathroom in which they, in the gender that they were birthed at? So if you were a man and you changed into a woman, do you think that person should continue to have to go to the men's restroom? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys like this video, please drop a like. If you guys want to see future content, please subscribe.